Molly. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am going really big tonight. I'm doing a 4-foot by 4-foot canvas. I am doing greens and blues and yellows, and it's just going to be super bright. It is for a commission, so I'm always a little bit nervous about how these pieces will turn out. I will show you at the end of the video how I layered the paints into the cups. I always get questions about that, so I decided to video that part as well, especially since these are huge cups that I'm using. And my husband is going to be debuting in this one. He is going to be helping me tilt this very large canvas. So I can't wait to get started on this one. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Let's paint. All right, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. This is big. This is a 4-foot by 4-foot canvas. I'm gonna do probably 4 ring pours, and then I'm gonna swipe through them and tilt it out. This is for a huge abstract commission. So I think I'm just gonna get started. I'll show you, I think I'll probably put it at the end, how I layered the containers. And then, of course, I'll show you the wet and dry result. I'm gonna have to have my husband come out and help me. I am using Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam white, mixed, I think 1 part paint to 3 parts Australian Floetrol. And I am gonna be swiping with this big tool, I think, this big like cake spatula. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, I'm so nervous. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna start kind of closer to the center, and this is gonna pour out kind of wonky at the beginning. These are 2-liter containers. Okay, I want it to actually stay. I'm gonna swipe through it so it doesn't like really matter, but I want it to be in rings. So I'm gonna start pouring really slow. See how I'm creating those rings there? And I'm gonna create some interest because I'm gonna swipe through so the center of the rings don't have to be like crazy, but I wanted to get some interest in there. All right, there's the ending of it. And again, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna swipe through it. Let me move this one out of the way. Ooh, this is big. Okay, my other one, I think I'm gonna go up here. Same thing. A lot of yellow come out of that one. And it's gonna sink into the center. You can always brace the back of the canvas. I tightened it with shims. Okay, I wanna pay attention here because I want some interest there. I tightened it with shims and also wet the back of the canvas. But as soon as you start to like stretch it out, the weight will disperse a little bit better. Okay, so I think my last one's gonna go there and there. A lot of blue. Ooh, there's that pretty lime green. And it's okay, it's all going into the center, but that's all right because we're gonna stretch this out and I'm gonna swipe it. I love that turquoise. Turquoise and orange and turquoise and yellow. They're my favorites. I mean, I work on some big canvases, but have to walk all the way around the table. It's funny. So I debated, actually, I think I'm, instead of pouring, because originally, use your words, Molly. Because this is so large, was worried that if I just had it on my spatula and I swiped through, that I wouldn't get enough of the white all the way across. But as I'm looking at it, I think it's going to be fine. So I'm going to take my white here. Stir it around just a little bit. Pour some down. And I may have to change halfway through, you never know. I'm just gonna do a swipe and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna make it? Yes, it did. Ooh, that's very pretty. But again, because I started right there, that's all gonna come off. So, maybe I'm going to swipe a little bit closer to the center. Start it a little bit closer to the center. Hope this doesn't just completely go to green. As I stretch it out, I guess we'll see, right? Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, where do I want my next swipe to go? I feel like maybe up here. Because see, I want to leave some of the rings and then have the webbing and the lacing throughout. That's my concept, at least, my thought process. I am worried that I've lost my blue, though. But I guess we'll just have to stretch this out and see, right? You never know unless you try. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, I just stepped in paint. My entire floor is covered in paint because I'm getting ready for a show. Okay, I kind of like the interest. I don't think I want to swipe anymore. I can't decide. My brain is telling me to swipe right through here, but I'm gonna do it with the smaller palette knife. This is the prettiest part right here, in my opinion. Oh, see, I didn't think about that ending there. I should have swiped inward and then back out, but I'm just going to draw that line back through there. Okay. I think this is plenty. Let's stretch this out, see if any of this really like pops through here. Let's see what colors are going to come out.
So my husband had to come out and help me tilt this, and kudos to him for putting up with me, let me tell you. He has helped me a couple of times create some large artwork, and he, I feel like, is more nervous than I am about the outcome, but he always does such a good job. He is also the one that helps me when I go to my art festivals as well, so I have put him on my art payroll. He was helping me tilt. This was such a large canvas, and I just couldn't do it by myself. We were tilting. I kept this in real time so you could see kind of how slow and how fast we were tilting it. But I just realized that as I'm tilting it out, it's just the colors are not what I was going for. And at one point, I told my husband, like, maybe we should just stop here and scrape it off. And he was like, no, absolutely not. We're going to keep going. You never know what this is going to come out like. And I'm happy that he did, because even though it's not what the client wanted, I am really pleased with the outcome. So, and I'll show you the dried result as well. I did learn a lot. I decided on this next go round to not use as much yellow and a different type of yellow. And that is what really created that much green when mixed with the blue in this painting. I'm going to use some lighter blues on the next one as well, to really give it more of the beachy feel instead of, this one gives me like a jungle feel. But I was really proud of myself for going this large. I had never done a swipe that was this big before. And I also think next time I'm not going to do as many ring pours. I think I'm going to leave a little bit of solid base as well. So a lot of lessons learned, and I don't want to say paint wasted, because I still have this painting and it's hanging in my room, and I'll show you. But the next part you'll see, I'll show you how I layered that much paint into cups. But again, if you're going to be trying something like this, please keep in mind what those colors are going to mix like when you swipe through them, and use your color wheel for that. But I'll show you how I layered it into the cups, and then I'll show you the dried result. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be large. Third time I think that I'm doing a 4 foot by 4 foot canvas. I have a ton of colors. They wanted ocean colors, they wanted kind of Florida type colors, and for the pop of color they chose orange and yellow, which I think will go good with the turquoise and the greens that we have. So I'm going to try to separate these. And I have a little bit of gold. I don't know if I'll use it. I'll see how my colors go. And I have a little bit of Payne's gray here that I'm going to add in as well. So I definitely know I'm going to start with my sky blue. This is so big. I can't even tell how much is going to be a good amount to put in the bottom. And I don't know, maybe one I'll go with orange and one I'll go with yellow. Let me pop these. Because I'm pouring such a long distance, it got air bubbles in it. So I'm going to try to pour down the side for the rest of these. These are 2 liters each. All right, so I'm going to go with orange in one and yellow in the other, since they're the pop of color. Some air bubbles. Just get those out. Okay. Oop, said I was going to go with orange. I'm going to go with orange in this one. I'm just going to tilt like this. Just pour down the side. Easy peasy, right? Oh, how do I get myself into this? Okay. And they're thick enough that they will just sit right on top. And I'm gonna swipe through them anyway, so I'm not like super worried about the colors mixing. I don't know, maybe I'll, I think I will go with, so I'm trying to stay away from the two blues next to the yellow because that's gonna make green as well, and I have all these greens already. So maybe I'll do my darker green next to this yellow. And I don't have to do a ton of that color. And then I'll do my gold. Okay. Now I will do my bright blue. Then I will do my turquoise and then orange in this one. Oh, I'm so nervous. Turquoise. If it starts to sink down to the bottom, just loosen up a little bit. Let up a little bit. Don't pour so heavy. Okay. Now for this one, I think I'm gonna do my turquoise and this one next to the orange. I really like that combination together, and that gives me a super Florida feel. Turquoise and orange and turquoise and pink. Both of those give me a super Florida feel. Okay, oh, I forgot my lime green. The pop of color, what am I doing? Okay, now I'm worried that I didn't get all the colors in there, and then my Payne's Gray will go last. Oh, I think I had a lump. Oh, I felt it too. There it is. Got it. Huh. Gotcha. Came off the side here. All right. This one, I think I'm gonna go Payne's Gray next. Then gold. Then my yellow. And why not? Let's go ahead and put the yellow and the lime green next to each other, because the yellow will make the lime green even brighter. Okay. Then I think I'll put in my dark blue. Yes. This sounds like a good idea now. These cups are so big. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the green. I'm gonna do my bright colors again. So I've got my sky blue. When you get closer to the top, you don't have to worry about it pouring down as much because it'll just hit the side automatically. And then do my orange. Do my yellow. Pouring down the side. Oh, I saw a lump. I don't think I'll be able to get that out either. That's a goner. I'll have to get that out when I'm in there. Then I think I'll do my turquoise on both. All right, I used up one. Maybe a little bit of the dark color for contrast now towards the end. Okay. A little bit of yellow in this one. I mean, orange. And then a little, I was ahead of myself. And then a little bit of yellow in this one. Okay, I think this is enough for these. And those are gonna go as ring pours in the center. And then I think I'm gonna do a couple more smaller cups, and then I'll be able to swipe. I'll be able to tilt it all and then swipe. All right. Okay, here it is. It is huge. And it is not what the client wanted. Wah, wah, wah. I still do like it. It's more of a jungle feel than a beach theme, I will say. And we called and discussed what I would be doing on my next one to kind of change it. That is one of my favorite parts in the middle there. And that, I love those lines. So the yellow is what really, in my opinion, just, it didn't turn out. So it mixed with the blue to make that green color that you see. And then that green mixed with the orange. So it was definitely not kind of the bright, beachy colors that we had wanted, that we had talked about. And that's okay. That's all right. This is by my desk, just to give you, it's like that big. But, you know, I'm going to try it again. And you live and you learn, right? But I am still proud of myself because this was my biggest swipe yet. And let me tell you, to varnish this piece, and it's not even doing it justice in here because I've just got natural lighting in my spare bedroom. But to varnish this piece was a beast. But you can see the gloss varnish on it now. So there you have it. There it is. I love it. Well, I like it, I'll say, but definitely not what the client wanted. That up there is also an amazing little corner. But I love all the details. I really do like the orange in this piece. So you can let me know what you think. I am just still exploring, tackling big canvases. But I don't know, there's always something about green that just kind of, I don't know, it's just not a color I use in my home very much, but there are others that do, and we will see. But this one's gonna be my desk inspiration for now. All right, thank you for watching. Happy painting. Bye.